welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, what's going on? I got caught up in that last work session. I was a couple of prints finished, and so I was kind of like reloading them back up and everything, getting those ready to go, and some other random post radio show promo stuff, which I think I'm done with. Maybe I think we might be done with that, so that's good. And yeah, so I'm putting together this order here so I can get that ready to get shipped out and stuff. Well, I'm waiting on a couple of final prints, but some stuff I need to work on it with it. But we're back, and so I wanted to talk about this. So as you can tell, like I'm really big into like live streaming and like real-time media. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be audio, video, text, whatever. I like the internet is such a dope platform for like real-time communications. And I think that's why I like working at Vonage, because that's part of what we do. And so now there's this, so there's the whole WebRTC and all these things, right? And I think there might be a thing that will like make that even faster, make it even better, at least from what I'm kind of seeing here. You know what I'm saying? As far as like doing like RTMP streaming and all this other stuff, I think this might be a faster way of doing stuff. I'm not sure. So figured take a look at it. I was going to play around with it on my own a little bit later, but I figured might as well talk about it here. So I'm going to post a link to the blog post from the good folks over at Cloudflare, and so we can kind of take a look at it together. So if you want to check it out, it'll be next to the recording of the video on untilit.works. All right, so start screen share. Look at this one. All right, so now MOQ, right? And it's what was it? Media over Quick, and Quick is another acronym, QUIC, for something. Hopefully they talk about it here. But so it's like acronyms within acronyms. I can't keep up. So I'm pretty sure it's MOC is how you pronounce it. But refactoring the internet's real-time media stack. All right, so like data, like video, audio, text, all that good stuff. All right, so now, so for over 2 decades, shouts to, wow, Renan looks mad young. So to be working there. Okay, boy genius. So we got Mike English and Renan Dinser. All right, nice. Let's check this out real quick. So for over 2 decades, we built real-time communication on the internet using a patchwork of specialized tools. Yes, so I try to do it myself, like from scratch. It's so much stuff. You need like a stun server, turn server, all these other things, and then there's like handshakes and accepting this and doing this. It's a lot. So RTMP gave us ingest, so you're able to take the video, ingest it, take it in, and then like stream it. So like, well, back in the day, like I think Real Player used to do that, but now like YouTube, kind of like what I'm doing here, like YouTube, you can do Twitch, all these other things. Those are like RTMP endpoints, right? And they ingest your thing. And then HLS and Dash, so those are ways of like being able to stream your own thing, because I do that on I forgot what project I do that on, but I have like an HLS player. I think it does Dash also. So it takes the stream. So I do like an HLS stream. And so that way I can do it to there as well. And same thing with Dash. Gave us scale. So you're able to just kind of scale it out. WebRTC gave us interactivity. So being able to have like chats and video chats and all these other things, like text chats, video chats, interactivity, going back and forth. So each solved a specific problem for its time, and together they power the global streaming ecosystem we rely on today. Yes. So, but using them together in 2025 feels like building a modern application with tools from different eras. The seams are starting to show in complexity, in latency, and in the flexibility needed for the next generation of applications, from sub-second live auction, sub-second, less than a second, you're seeing what somebody else is seeing. To imagine sub-second, well, it has to be very, very sub-second for like self-driving cars and things, but that's another thing. To massive interactive events, we're often forced to make painful trade-offs between latency, scale, and operational complexity. So today, Cloudflare is launching the first media over quick. So that's what I was talking about here, media over quick. And again, quick is yet another acronym, which I don't know if they're going to talk about, but it's a whole thing. Relay network running on every Cloudflare server and data centers in 330 plus cities. Damn. So again, so with Cloudflare and their large network of servers all over the place, they have this media over quick, or the MOQ, mock relay network. So you'll be able to, I think, as I mentioned, like those stun and turn servers, this might be like another alternative to that. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And so what's cool is mock is an open protocol being developed at the IETF. I think this is like an international engineering something. But yeah, by engineers from across the industry, not a proprietary Cloudflare technology. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So this is a thing that a bunch of people would use, but I guess Cloudflare is the first to try this out, which is pretty dope. So mock combines the low latency interactivity of WebRTC, because those are like the two computers connected and talking to each other, right? The scalability of HLS and Dash, so other people watching that stream, and the simplicity of a single architecture, all built on a modern transport layer, all right? So they're joining Meta, Google, Cisco, and others in building implementations that work seamlessly together. So that's dope. Creating a shared foundation for the next generation of real-time applications on the internet. I'm a big fan of that. All right, so now, so they talk more stuff here, right? But I thought I saw like where was it? Like demos that you can try out. Oh yeah, I know about the selective forwarding unit stuff. We talk about that at work. You know what I'm saying? SFU and the multi-control. This, yeah, it's a lot. Like sometimes I'll just sit there and like listen to the engineers talk and see like what they're talking about, and it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of amazing. So introducing mock or whatever, right? So this is the context into which media over quick mock emerges. It's not just another protocol. It's a new design philosophy built from the ground up to resolve this historical trilemma. All right. Born out of an open, community-driven effort at the IETF, mock aims to be the foundational internet technology, not a proprietary product. So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So this could be like a whole shift in, like they say, interactive applications on the web. You know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty dope. So its promise is to unify the disparate worlds of streaming by delivering sub-second latency at broadcast scale. So combining the latency of WebRTC with the scale of HLS/Dash and the simplicity of RTMP, which RTMP is pretty dope. Because again, you can stream to any like RTM endpoint. It's just you need the URL. It's kind of amazing, and a key. Pretty dope. So now architectural simplicity. Now this is what I'm looking forward to, because again, I tried to do this on my own and it almost broke me. So creating a single flexible protocol for ingest, distribution, and interactive use cases, eliminating the need to transcode between different technologies. So everybody's gonna be able to talk the same language, basically. That's pretty interesting. And then so here's this quick thing. So transport efficiency, building on Quick, a UDP based protocol to eliminate bottlenecks like TCP, head of line blocking. All that might as well have been in some random language. You know what I'm saying? Some alien, other planet language. No, know what any of that means. All right, so now mock is generic enough that is a data fan out or pub sub system. So I mean publisher subscriber. You know what I'm saying? For everything from audio, video, high bandwidth data to sports scores, low bandwidth data. So like data, just like to be like text or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the updates. That's interesting. So imagine if you have like an IoT device or whatever, and you want to get the temperature somewhere, and you want to be able to get that as soon as possible. Or like stocks, for like stock trading apps or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be able to get that sub-second level. That'd be dope. Okay, so now this is more stuff I'm gonna have to like look into more. I don't know any of this stuff is. And then the core innovation, the publish, subscribe for media. So with the quick solving transport issues, Mock, which is the media on top of that, right, introduces its key innovation, treating media as subscribable tracks in a publish subscribe system. Unlike traditional pub sub, this is designed specifically for real-time media at CDN scale. So the more CDNs you can spin up, I guess the faster. Okay. So instead of a complex session management like WebRTC, so yeah, because you have to, like I think what I mentioned, like there's the handshake, and then there's like the person has to accept, there's all this other stuff, or the file-based chunking of HLS. Mock lets publishers announce name tracks of media that subscribers can request. Okay, so it's like, hey, I have this video track, and then others can just subscribe to that. Can you just request it? Okay. So now a relay network handles the distribution without needing to understand the media itself. So just whatever, it's just anything. Okay, and that's what, and this is what I guess Cloudflare is supplying now, the relay network, because they have so many different servers all over the world. Okay, so how Mock organizes media, the data model, because again, video, audio, it doesn't care, it's just data. So before we see how media flows through the network, let's understand how Mock structures it. Mock organizes data in a hierarchy. So there's tracks, name streams of media like video 1080p or audio English. Ooh. Subscribers request specific tracks by name. Okay. And there's groups, independently decodable chunks of a track. For video, this typically means a GOP, group of pictures, starting with a keyframe. New subscribers can join at any group boundary. So regardless of wherever, you know, in the group, you can always join the group, I guess. And then there's objects, the actual packets sent on the wire. Each object belongs to a track and has a position within a group. Okay. So yeah, so the object are the actual, like they said, packets. So that means they're on these tracks, and these tracks are in like groups. Yes. Or the like the decodable chunks of a track. Yeah, like groups of chunks of tracks. Okay. All right. I think I'm getting it. All right. So subscribers can start a playback at group boundaries without waiting for the next keyframe. So they can start anytime. That probably helps with like the whole delay and everything. And then relays, they're like their relay network, can forward objects without parsing or understanding the media format. So without even, as long as the subscriber knows what it is, it doesn't matter if the relay knows what it is. They don't have to say, oh, I'm sending you video. It doesn't matter. You should know what it is because you subscribe to it. Okay. 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 So the publishers announce track namespaces. So like they mentioned, video 1080p or audio English, right? And then send objects. So the chunkable parts, like the parts of it. And then the subscribers request that. And then the relays, what Cloudflare is doing, they're connecting the publishers to subscribers by forwarding those objects without parsing or transcoding. They're just sending it. Interesting. And so a relay acts as a subscriber to receive tracks from upstream, like the original publisher, and simultaneously acts as a publisher to forward those. So it's like the middleman. So it's subscribing to the stream and then it's forwarding it to the people downstream. Okay. So I guess kind of like a dam kind of thing, or like, it diverts stuff. All right. The model is the key to Mock's scalability. One upstream subscription can fan out to several thousands of. Okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. So then the Warp, I think I've heard of Warp before, right? And they have this QT, Mock QT, Mock T, whatever. And there's the quick thing. And then UDP. Yes. And they explain more of that here, which breaks my brain. Yes. Okay. Warp. Okay. I'm going to look more into that. I've heard of that. Okay. And then end-to-end data flow. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Initiating connections. So that's interesting. I wonder how to do that. and then subscribing to the track. So yeah, so you're announcing. So there's like an announce message to the relay. Huh. Yeah, there's the announce. Okay. Okay. This is a lot. All right. Okay, an alternative flow just to publish. Okay. Okay, so a lot of stuff here. Oh, so that's pretty cool. So then they have different like layers. That's pretty dope. So you can, okay. I wonder if it's on the publisher to send those different layers. Like here's 360, and there's 720 that you can get upgraded to, and then you can go to 1080. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So then here's the. Oh, okay. So they announced they're using their durable objects for the announce part. That's the whole namespace thing. So then, huh. Okay. All right. So let's try the demo. So kick the tires on the future. We believe in building in the open and interoperability in the community. Mock is not a Cloudflare technology, like they said before, which I can appreciate, but foundational internet technology, which I'm a fan of. To that end, the first demo client we're presenting is an open source community example. That's pretty dope. So then, even though this is a preview release, we are running mock relays at Cloudflare's full scale, like we do every production service. So this means every server that is part of the Cloudflare network in more than 330 cities is now a mock relay. We invite you to experience the wow moment of near instant sub-second streaming latency that mock enables. How would you use a protocol that offers the speed of a video call with the scale of a global broadcast? Damn, that is dope. That is pretty fresh. So, okay, I'm definitely want to see this. So, again, I posted a link to this, and you'll be able to find this here also. It'll be next to the recording of this video. All right. So, yeah, I think I've seen this before. And so this is just like a generic name, right? So publishing a public broadcast. Please don't do anything stupid. Okay. All right. So broadcast, this is it here, right? So this is the name. Oh, okay. So there's like so this can go to another thing. So this is like the publishing page. Here is the actual watch page. So watching a public broadcast. Please report any bad stuff. Okay, cool. So now going back to the publishing page. So here's the broadcast. All right. It's using TypeScript and Rust libraries. And the demo is here. Okay, I'm going to look at that. That's kind of interesting. Oh, they have like, okay, there's some JavaScript stuff. All right, I'm going to check that out, or TypeScript. And so you can get automatic captions generated in browser using WebGPU and Whisper, which is from OpenAI. Interesting. I wonder if you can use, I just saw that like the web speech API, like it's built into Chrome browsers from like Chrome 139. I might have to try that. And then real-time latency, zero delays, and old media skip during congestion. So it's like no buffering, I guess. So it says old media skip. So if there's any sort of delays, it just jumps to whatever is available. Okay. Huh. Okay. And no bandwidth is used until a viewer needs it. And it's hosted on Cloudflare. That is pretty dope. Okay. So I guess I need to check. Okay, so I got to select the device, right? So I'm going to select, the audio. All right, cool. So yeah, let's use, it's using, hold on. Can I use the same? I'm using, you know what? I am using the Yeti. So I wonder if that's the same thing. I'm going to try something else. So allow I visit Insight. So now my audio now wants to do the video. You can't see it, but like it's saying, it shows my camera. I'm gonna use this other camera because again, I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm gonna use this web camera over here. All right, bam. And you can see all the mess. All right. So okay, it's not the greatest quality. It's like a potato laptop camera. All right, so I'm live, and the little icon shows I'm speaking. That's pretty dope. Okay. All right. So now that means I can go over to the watch one. And I should be able to see something. So it's offline. So if I refresh this then, so this is the watching. Here we go. Okay. And it's muted because I didn't interact with this page, I think. So, or, oh, it could be just my internet also is terrible. But it's live. All right. That's pretty dope. I really need to see how they put this together. This is kind of cool. This is pretty dope. All right. Nice. Now, how do I stop this? Be nice if they. So okay, so I'm gonna try this again when I'm not streaming because I think my laptop and stuff always has issues. So with this type of stuff, but okay, that's pretty dope. So how do I stop this now? Is this? What just happened? Oh, okay. I guess I did stop it. Okay, now let's see what this one. Okay, still says I'm live. If I refresh it, all right, it's offline now. Okay, that's pretty dope. Okay. Let's see. Here's the code for it. I know I'm going over, but I find this very fascinating. So here's the code, right? And so it's just all this. It's not like it's anything like huge or anything. I wonder where's the part. Okay, let's look at the index.tx. All right. Okay, that didn't really have a lot there. Okay. So okay, publish TS. Okay, okay. So you're getting the elements. Cool. Okay, not much anything there. Cool. Oh, it's getting the name. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay, you're getting the hang publish, which is from here. All right. And then you're setting the attribute. And then the watch.href. Oh, okay. Then you're setting the watch. Okay. And then the watch name. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So watch. Is that the meat? Yeah, okay. I think this is the okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, hang meat. All right, looks like they have a web component. Nice. That is dope. Looks like they have a web component. All right, all right. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm def. Oh, and there's the Rust implementation, but this is like the TypeScript. Yeah, JS. Okay. I like this. This is pretty dope. And hang, what's that? Okay, so this is kind of like all right. Web components, nice. That's what I like to see. Shouts to them. Yep, import the web components. Very nice. Oh, okay. So there's a hang publish. So okay, that's pretty dope. And this is the video that plays that back. And then you put the relay in there. Ooh, that's nice. And then the name. That's pretty dope. Okay. So I wonder if they have the code. Okay, look like they have the code for the web components, I think. All right. No, this is pretty cool. Okay. I'm all behind. Okay, yes. So that's pretty dope. Now I know what I'm going to be checking out later. That's interesting. I wonder, like, again, I'm sure like the engineers at my job are like looking into this, you know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like oh, they have a canvas for rendering the video. Interesting. Because like I mentioned, browsers allow for autoplay video with audio. So I guess you can get around that by rendering on a canvas. See, I learn new stuff all the time. This is why I like doing this. It's kind of amazing. This is pretty dope. Yeah. They have web. Again, the internet is amazing. You know what I'm saying? The technology there is it's so dope. That's pretty dope. They're using web components. So I like this even more. All right, sorry. Let me get y'all back to work because I want to get back to work and I'm going to look more at this. That's pretty dope. Okay. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to see y'all around like 15 minutes after the hour Till then, I wish you much productivity. Here's a song by one of my favorite producers of all time, goes by Nujabes. It's featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you for the final break session of the day. And we'll take a look at an artist's website, listen to music, watch some videos, maybe become a fan. All right, here we go. Nujabes featuring Apani B. Thank you. All right, y'all. Be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank God for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning.